Another chance to win big today at the Mayfair Marathon on Elston in Chicago. Doesn't that look like fun?
Looks like a
the
good
Illinois
time.
Lottery hosting a ticket grab challenge. I would be screaming the entire time, giving players a chance to win free Powerball and Mega Million tickets. Tonight's drawing has now reached a whopping $977 million,
Wow.
the sixth largest Mega Millions jackpot ever. They need to invite us.
I would have
out
shown
to
up
this.
in a XXX hoodie.
With a bunch of pockets.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
That's
and with the
so
possibility of winning big, Lotto fever has definitely swept the country. Chelsea Torres is live in South Carolina with more of the scramble to buy tickets. Did you get yours?
Terrence, Sylvia, no, I have not grabbed mine yet, but don't worry, I'm going to do that before I leave here today. You know, it's interesting, though, because whether it's your first time like me or you're a regular, like people that come to this neighborhood gas station, you always hope that if you're going to get that lottery ticket, that it will completely change your life. And, you know, it really can, especially with how much money these Powerball and Mega Millions jackpots are. You know, right now the Powerball has already climbed up to over $750 million after no one won last night. The Mega Millions is near the billion mark at $977 million. One gas station owner tells me he'd love it if one of the locals in South Carolina won one of these big prizes.
I mean, $1 million for Rock Hill is something big. You don't see that around here too much. I hope it's one of my regular customers that win that type of money. And there's people that really deserve that type of money. So I'm very happy that somebody wants around here.
The lottery says chances of winning the Powerball is 1 in 292 million. The chances of winning the Mega Millions, 1 in 302 million. However, the odds of winning any prize at all is just 1 in 24. And of course, the big question is, if you won, what would you do with the money? Most of the people told me that they would buy a new home.
Stop working. I'll probably take a trip or, you know, buy a house or something.
I would buy me a mansion that I've always wanted, and I would try to help as many homeless people in charities as I can.
Now, if one woman did tell me, though, that if there's the reason why she's playing the lottery, it's because it's just something to do, but she does hope to win big. So if you need or want something to do this weekend, know that the Mega Millions drawing is on Friday and Powerball is on Saturday, and each ticket only costs about $2. In Rock Hill, South Carolina, Chelsea Torres, Fox 32, Chicago.